Good day, everyone. So, welcome to my virtual classroom. So, today I'm gonna be sharing with you the tips to help you prepare for your thesis defense. Okay, number one, of course, is for you to anticipate uh, questions and you have to prepare for them. So you're gonna be reviewing your research study and look for some questions that might arise in that particular study, or you can search from the internet some most commonly asked question during defense. And of course, number two, so you have to dress for success. So you're gonna be of course, preparing yourselves, of course, ask your advisor on what to wear. Say, for example, during the defense, you're going to wear your corporate attire. And number three, ask for help as needed. Your advisor, your teachers are there to help you. Or you can ask an external help, say, for example, a statistician or a grammarian, or of course, any other people who can help you in your research study. Okay. So next, so you have to have a backup plan in case some instance na hindi mag-work ang inyong research plan. Okay, and then prepare for the possibility that you might not know an answer. So really the solution in this particular scenario is of course for you to be able to review your research study. And number six, distress before, distress during, and distress after, because there are some instances that really defense is a nerve-wracking event, or sometimes your mental health is being affected. So you can distress before, so relax yourself before the defense, and then during and after. So during, so just calm down so that you can process all the questions that your panelists will be asking you. And of course, after, so after the defense, you can do the things that will make you happy. Okay, so distress before, during, and after. So now, what are the most common questions during final defense? So I'm gonna just be giving you the rundown of this, but of course, you can answer this on your own. Okay, so I'm gonna be guiding you with the most common questions during final defense. So number one, what have you learned from the study? Okay, what have you learned from the study? So that's a very uh, thought-provoking question because even though the question is easy to understand, but of course you have to gather your thoughts about what you have learned from your study or from the research process. And number two, why did you choose this particular topic, or why did you choose that particular research topic? So of course, you know the answers here. So tip, of course, number one, know the background of the study, know your whys. Why did you took this, or why did you choose this topic? And of course, you have the data. Okay. Number three, what is the importance of your study, or how will it contribute or add up to the existing body of knowledge? Because your study is another study that could be a reference of the future researchers. Okay. And how this will contribute to the existing body of knowledge. Next, summarize your key findings of the research. Okay, so the technique here is that you should know all the findings of the research. So if you have three research questions, so you have different findings on these research questions. Okay, so you have to really answer these research questions, and you're going to be basing this from the instruments that you have used. Say, for example, the survey or the questionnaires, or if you conducted a interview. So, of course, you know all the answers to these research questions, and those are the key findings of the research. Number five, what are the limitations you have faced while writing? So, what are the challenges, or what are the limitations you have faced? Say, for example, during your research, the review of related literature is limited. So, that could be a challenge in your research. So you can answer that. You can answer that you can answer that as your reason for the limitations that you have faced. Okay, so why did you choose this particular method or sample for the study? So another question, what is the method of your research and why did you choose this method? Or why did you choose or how did you choose the sample in your study? What did you use or what formula have you used? So you're going to be answering this. Okay, number seven, what will you include if you are told to add something extra to the study? So what will you include na hindi nyo pa o maaaring hindi na isama sa research ninyo? So what will you include if you are told to add something extra to the study? And what are the recommendations of your studies? Of course, you are the one who did the research. So, of course, you are familiar with the recommendations that you have put in your research study. Number nine, who formed your sample and why you selected this particular age group or the respondents? And what was your hypothesis and how you frame it? Okay, how did you frame your hypothesis? Of course, you can only have your hypothesis if you have inferential questions. But if you don't have inferential questions, hindi naman kayo naglalagay ng hypothesis. Okay, number 11, if given a chance, would you like to do something different with your work? So you have to ponder on this. What are you going to change? Okay, or what are you going to research uh, on? Okay, and number 12, what are the limitations you face while dealing with your samples? Or what are the challenges you face while dealing with your samples? And of course, the last one, how did you relate your study to the existing theories? So dapat you know also the theories that you use in your study because those theories, of course, will make your research stand strong. Okay, so far, these are the most common questions. I know marami pang mga common questions na pwede kang mahanap sa internet. So you can Google it or you can search for it and you try to answer. Or the best thing is to study your research and then do have a question and answer with your group mates. Okay, so think of some questions that might arise from your study. So thank you so much for, of course, listening and for, of course, attending this online session. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.